Hello everybody and welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday and I am reluctantly playing Crash Bandicoot. Not reluctantly because I don't like it. It's actually one of my favorite games from my childhood. That when I think back to all the games that I did play, like in my early childhood, I remember this and Pokemon. These three games specifically. And I'm not reluctant because I feel like I have to play it. I'm reluctant because I am playing the Insane Trilogy version, and I'm not especially fond of this version, not because I think it's bad, but because it's published by Activision, and I'm not a huge fan of their business practices. I tried my darndest to get the original version because I have the original PS1 version on disc, and I tried my darndest to get that looking good for a recording, and I just couldn't get it. I tried playing it on the PS2 and it looked okay-ish, and I tried playing it on the PS3, but my PS3 currently isn't accepting discs, so this ended up being like the only real easy way to record the game. However, if you do want to play any of these three games, I do recommend the original version. I think the graphics still hold up, and it didn't really need a remake. It's nice that it got one, but I still have to, stand here on my soapbox and say, if you're going to play any of the first three Crash games, try and get the original version. You can get either the actual disc on PS1 or it's on PlayStation Network. You can also get it there. Anyway, I'm stepping down from the soapbox now. We're going to play this. Yeah. Overwrite. Yep. I don't need the other save for this. Because whatever. I beat this game before, so it's not a big deal if I'm overwriting a save here. Alrighty.
You haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron. This remake does look nice, I will say that. Like, it's a good remake. But, yeah. Not a fan of Activision. One of the reasons I'm not a fan of them, kind of the straw that broke the camel's back there, was how they treated CTR, that's Crash Team Racing, which you may have seen me play on this channel. If you watched that series, you will know that I really enjoyed my time playing that game, that remake specifically. And it was great, and everything was cool, and I said all my nice things about it, and then they added microtransactions, and they upped the price of the things you could buy in the store so that you couldn't reasonably buy them with currency earned in game. So yeah, kind of scummy. Little scummy there, Activision. And that's my biggest gripe with them. There's also the fact that they've been pumping out Call of Duty games for the past 10, 12 years without any... Granted, I stopped playing Call of Duty with... What was it? It was Black Ops 2, I think, was the last Call of Duty game that I really played. I stopped playing Call of Duty back then, but since then I haven't noticed a ton of changes. I mean, I think it was Black Ops 3 that had the Battle Royale mode, but at that point they were just kind of jumping on the bandwagon. Activision also owns Blizzard, who are sometimes questionably ethical. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'll just reiterate, it's if you can find this game, the original version of this game, I do recommend you play it. And like, there are slight gripes I have with this version of the game, like the fact that Crash seems a lot more slippery in this version than in the original. Like, he has a tendency to slip off platforms more frequently. And I know this, right, because... And I know this without nostalgia, because I actually went and played this game, the original version of this game, well, somewhat recently. Damn it. There goes my gem. Alright, but yeah, I originally played... I played the original version of this game not long before the remake came out. So, it's still fresh in my head. Or it was still fresh in my head when I first played this remake, and yeah, Crash felt a little more slippery than it did in the original, so it's fine. Anyway, I like this game. I don't want to spread any misconceptions here. Like, I like the original version, I like this version, I just don't like who it's made by. This version. It's fine. It's fine. Ow. Okay, I guess I should have expected that turtle. I don't know, I guess I can complain about some things that are prevalent in both versions. Like this level, the very first level, has an example of something that's not super great that was in the first game, and I think maybe even a little bit in the second and third game. Just having to walk towards the camera in levels that aren't specifically designed for it. Like, you know, you've got the boulder levels in this game, which are really fun, and they actually work really well. But, like this part here, where, like, if I want all the crates, I have to walk backwards towards the camera, and it's not fantastic. Alright, I have to go to the other side, and then hit the box thing, and then jump across the boxes. That's right. But yeah, no, I enjoy this game. It sounds like, at this point, it probably sounds like he doth protest too much, but, you know. You will see. You will see. I will show you that I have fun with this game. Yeah, time to stop complaining and start playing. Okay. Got it. Cool. Now it's just the one left. There we go. Yeah, I forgot, in this version you can still get the gem if you die. Which is rather generous. That is one thing that is definitely improved about the original over this game, is you can save whenever you want. In the original, it only ever saved after bosses, and if you got a level perfect, like all the boxes without dying. So, yeah, that's one thing that's better. They also changed it so that the bouncy crates, the ones that you have to bounce on multiple times to get all the Wumpas, they changed it so that you get 2 per bounce instead of just 1, so you don't have to hit it 10 times, which is, I'd say, an improvement, yeah. Right, there are improvements in this version. I do, like I said, I like this version. Ow. Alright, here. And there's a lot of little things they kept in this version too. Like, a lot of the times you can actually get up here, which in most modern games that would definitely be an invisible wall. But like, that's something you could do in the original, and they kept that. They could have very easily been like, nope, you have to you have to do the level as intended. Hold on. Okay. I don't think I can actually get up to that platform up there without the gem platform. Haven't decided yet if I'm going for 100% on this one. I'm gonna say probably not, but maybe. If I just find myself enjoying it that much. I don't think I've ever 100%ed Crash 1. I might have done it in 2 or 3, but I think 3. 3 is, I think, the one I played most as a kid. Ow. And I think I might have gotten everything in that one. Probably not, because the time relics are kind of a bitch, but I might have. And I don't actually think that I played... I don't think I actually tried out the remastered version of 3, so... If I make this a marathon, which I might... Again, it's depends on how much I'm enjoying myself. But if I make it a marathon, then... We'll see. Well, I'm definitely gonna play 2 and 3 at some point on the channel because this is all just nostalgia for me. It's a lot of nostalgia. It's a shame that nostalgia has to be tainted by business. But still, the nostalgia is there. 3 boxes, right? They were on the gem route, I'm pretty sure. The colored gem route. Yeah, I missed 3. It's fine. It's fine, we'll come back. I remember this level, the Great Gate. I remember this being a bit of a roadblock when I was a kid. I think this was one of the levels where I asked my dad to try and beat it back when he would actually play video games. Specifically, he played pretty much just Crash. That was the only time I ever really played games with him. It was cool, but then he stopped because he was concerned that I was maybe playing a few too many games. Which, okay, I get it. You know, I did play a lot of games back then. You know, I played games more than I did anything else. And he was concerned that I might have been getting addicted, and I don't know if I did. No, I wouldn't say that I did. I mean, I didn't really let playing video games, keep me from anything. Whoops. Yeah. You know, I might just die here. Might just die here. Just so I can get that box. Alright. Kill. Kill. Don't kill. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think, as much as my parents have feared it, I don't think that I was ever addicted to video games. So, especially nowadays, I mean, I've had entire weeks where, I just didn't play anything. It's significantly less common since I started this channel because, you know, that's kind of exactly what this channel's about, is playing video games. But prior to that, I would definitely, I'd go a week without playing. And yeah, it would feel weird. I'd be like, oh man, I haven't played in a while. I kind of feel like playing, but it was definitely never oh man, I have to play games right now. Oh, if I don't play games, I'll get the shakes or shivers or something. No, it's no, there's never that. Oops. There we go. Okay. Alright. Grab these. I'm not addressing the game itself much and what's happening in it right now because oh my god, because gem platform. Okay, it's how did I miss 8? And I was all right. Yeah, I'm not addressing the game much because I don't really have much to say. This is a game that I've played a lot, so because I'm so familiar with it, my mind is kind of free to just do whatever. I don't really have to worry about focusing on the game because I know this game pretty well. Again, I don't think I know this one quite as well as Crash 3, but I want to bounce on this. Not going for any. Oh, that's one thing. In this remastered version of Crash 1, I believe they added time relics And this game is definitely not designed, from what I hear, this game, that they're not exactly generous with the time relics in this game. So, and this unlike maybe Crash 3, this game wasn't designed to have them in the game. So some levels are just don't work that well with it, you know, with the relics. And I get that. I get that, and that's probably why, even if I am going for 100%, quote unquote, it won't be 100% with the relics. It'll be like all the gems, and that's it, basically. Like, get the true ending, and that's it. So, that 100%, not like 100% with time relics. Yeah, because you can see in the UI there are time relics in this version, but yeah. So, not getting the time relics for sure. Because yeah, I in particular, there is a fellow YouTuber that I watch by the name of The Completionist, who, you know, did a video on this game, specifically the remake. He might have done the original too, I don't remember. But yeah, he specifically did a video on the remake, the Insane Trilogy, and was like, yeah, no, this is where I heard that time relics were kind of a bitch in this game. So, and you know, I believe this man. He's played a lot of games, and he's pretty good at games from what I've seen on both The Completionist and the other channel one of the other channels he's on, Super Beard Bros, which, by the way, highly recommend. It's a very, very good Let's Play channel. It's actually one of the channels that inspired me to start Let's Playing. It's like, man, I think they were like the second channel that I watched and was like, oh, this is actually a thing people do. And the first being Game Grumps. That's, you know, probably doesn't surprise anyone. I feel like that's a pretty common entry point for Let's Plays. People watching Let's Plays, I should say. They were kind of the first people to make it a popular thing, you know, to make it a big thing, as opposed to the very niche thing it was before. I mean, you could argue that it's still pretty niche, but yeah. But if we're going to argue that, we're going to have to argue it next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Papu don't know what's coming.